The sacred gods were about to leave Universe 7 with the intention of meeting Kakarot. Since the four warriors born with the power beyond a god of destruction, there's three sacred gods and the fourth, and the last was Beerus, the leader of the sacred gods, because the power is incomparable. Finally today I'll be able to crush Beerus. I wanted to measure myself one-on-one in battle. I don't plan to lose for the world.
My lord, we have to be ready for Universe 7 to see our ancient leader, and the most powerful sacred god that's existed to this day.
But that changes today, Neen. I'm gonna end that damn cat's life. He won't be able to do anything against me since my power's incomparable.
Heh, I'm sure you'll be able to get the victory, Yaibo-sama, since his power is thousands of times higher than that Beerus power. His power has apparently decreased over the years, and his has been consistently rising.
But words aside, it's time to leave. My body's shaking with emotion. Millions of years, I haven't seen my commander Beerus. The gods at great speed went to God Beerus' planet. Despite their speed being sacred gods, on the outskirts of the 12 universes, the distance was huge. But being a little close, they'd get crushed against a planet. The three, without exception, even Yaibo, who was called the new leader of the sacred gods, were brought to their knees without being able to do anything.
What the hell is this? I can't even move.
Who's releasing this power? I can't even move. I feel like my body's being crushed.
My bones are being destroyed by this pressure. This is surpassing that of the king of all, since we're not able to withstand the pressure.
I don't know what the hell's happening, but the whole being who's releasing this pressure has gotta be a monster. We're the holy gods not able to do anything against this pressure.
On the planet of Beerus, with the Great Barrier, was protecting everyone present. And with Beerus and Kakarot waking up, since over the planet, a great portal was formed, which was incredible pressure being present. And it's so powerful, would bend Whis. But Whis, as Supreme Archangel, his power was on par with Zeno-sama. And who is this pressure from? I feel like my body is limited by 50%. Even my body weighs too much. What's happening over here? Whis, apparently something doesn't add up, since a great pressure is released over the 7 universes. But look, apparently someone's coming out of that portal releasing that pressure.
Yes, Whis, Bardock's right. Look, a shadow can be observed in the portal.
Whis would observe intently, realizing Bardock again had told him the truth, since this figure was appearing in the portal. It was Zamasu fusion. But this timeline, no one present knew who that was, because Kakarot at this time hadn't been sent to the planet Earth, and in fact, he was actually raised by the deities of Universe 7. Where the hell's Son Goku, or Kakarot? I want to finish the Gokus of different timelines, since that dirty mortal dirtied the beautiful divine world, and because of his ability, he surpassed the gods. First of all, who are you supposed to be, since you can't even come to this place with the intention of looking for Kakarot if we don't know who you are? You better explain yourself. So, a simple angel with the audacity to speak to me in that tone. Ha! For your information, I can wipe out all the gods and angels of different timelines. In that case, I'll no longer let you leave this place. If you are able to wipe out the gods and angels, it is my duty as the Supreme Archangel to eradicate you. In no other timeline did I hear you say that you're the Supreme Archangel. I guess this time you're in this timeline more powerful. I'll take you seriously. Zamasu would activate an artifact achieved by one of his many trips in the dimensions, making Whis motionless.
What the hell's going on? I can't even move my muscles. What did you do to me?
Millions of years ago, I heard the legend of a Supreme Archangel. I never had the opportunity to meet him, so it's said that the power is compared to that of a king at all. I don't trust myself. This artifact's capable of paralyzing any being that has in its veins the blood of Daishinken. Damn, and we angels are his children. We can't move. All of Daishinken-sama's blood runs through our veins. Zamasu would approach the barrier created by Whis and destroy it with a single blow. He'd be surprised by the incredible blow of Bardock Super Saiyan 4. That's right, Bardock used his power and would try to protect his own. Gine, get out of here. Take Kakarot and Mr. Beerus with you. I'll manage to give you the necessary time to leave.
Bardock, don't do it! I can't leave you alone! That guy is able to mobilize Whis without a finger! You'll be destroyed!
Maybe you're right, Whis, but we'll find out when we fight. If that wretch wants to take the life of Kakarot, he'll have to do it over my dead body. I have no plans to let him finish my son. Bardock with determination would grant a shower of blows to Zamasu, but to his surprise, Bardock would notice Zamasu's smile did not disappear. damn, don't you make fun of me! Galactic Atomizer of Gods! An incredible attack would reach Zamasu completely. Despite this, he wasn't able to generate even a bit of damage, and only a few scratches. Nothing serious. The sacred gods were able to reach because Zamasu decreased his power at the lowest tension of measuring with Bardock, and the gods were able to travel the small stretch that they had.
So this is the guy releasing his power. Although he's not that powerful, when I look at him, my body's shaking. I don't know why my body shudders. Every one of his movements are of the highest rank, since that combat's only surpassed by the Supreme Kings.
I don't know where the hell that bastard came from, but we can't let him end Beerus' life. I only will end that miserable Beerus' life.
But, my lord, Beerus isn't here. Apparently that woman's able to help with Beerus, the next warrior who's like us.
In that case, as the current leader of the Holy Gods, I order to have them come to call and fight by my side against that bastard. As you order. At this moment, I don't plan to hold back, since that wretch is able to humiliate us in the worst way possible. Yasuke instantly would transform. Hundreds of lightning bolts released over the place, and just around him, everything would tremble. Whis would realize the power of the one of the Holy Gods, being amazed the power that was perceived.
Apparently this is the power of Yasuke, one of the Holy Gods. But what are they doing here? Have you come to help Mr. Beerus? I doubt that. It must be something else. The Holy Gods hate Beerus, since he abandoned them.
Nin's power would be released throughout Universe 7, making him shake, even attracting Zamasu, who held Bardock by the neck because he had completely beat him. Well, apparently there's interesting warriors in this timeline. I've been able to meet with the Supreme Archangel and the warriors of great powers, but my only goal is to end the life of Son Goku. Nin with Yasuke rushed against Zamasu without words. Yaibo was the leader, channeling his power in the center of his energy vein in order to access his true combat form. This transformation's not even known to Beerus. I've got it after he left us. His transformation is the effort of my training, so watch. Yaibo's body began to change completely, apparently getting very similar to that of a child, and his power exploded greatly. I know from my appearance you might doubt my power, but I want you to watch this and observe. Yaibo would instantly move at a great speed, which this time was difficult for Whis and Zamasu because his body shrank even more. His speed and power condensed in a better way. It's time for me to join the battlefield. You won't end the life of anyone here. I want you to end someone's life here, and if you do, it'll pass over to the first holy gods. The trio of sacred gods rushed Zamasu, and his power was incomparable. Having thrown to be absorbed by the different gods and angels, Bardock would be thrown to the ground injured and on the verge of death. The sacred gods would exchange blows with Zamasu, and the only one able to do something against Zamasu was Yaibo, because his speed was able to overcome Zamasu's instincts. And Gine, with Beerus to get him to wake up, being a little surprised to feel the energy of the other comrades. What's going on? Last thing I remember was fighting this Saiyan, but after I'm not able to remember anything and I feel the energy of holy gods, has even greater danger arrived?
I don't know what you mean by holy gods, Mr. Beerus, but a guy appeared from a portal and wanted to end my son's life. He was even able to neutralize Whis. Bardock granted us time to be able to flee.
Oh, this is bad. No ordinary being has the ability to neutralize Whis, since his power is compared to Daishinken. Kakarot would wake up with a bit of a headache.
Oh, what's happening? What's the fuss about? I don't even understand what's happening.
From what I understand, your name's Kakarot. What do you think if we have one more battle? But this time to eliminate the evil that haunts our planet.
Heh, I don't know what you're talking about, but if it's fighting, I'm with you. It's an honor for me to team up with Beerus.
Both warriors at a great speed would go to the battlefield, and when arriving, Beerus' anger would grow to incredible levels, and watch as Nin and Yasuke were lying on the ground defeated, while Yaibo was trying to do something against Zamasu, but not able to support his companions. He wasn't able to generate noticeable damage against Zamasu. Planetary attraction. You fucking worm, I'm gonna confess. You possess great speed, but your power's pathetic. You can't even do anything against me. A great gravitational force was beginning to bring Yaibo closer to his hands, which was able to hold him by the neck. Yaibo, even though he was punching and kicking, couldn't even get rid of his grip. No damn will I die like this. I won't be able to have a great battle against someone like Beerus. surprised to realize how Zamasu's arm would be cut off by the Great Destructive Scythe. That's right, Beerus would use all his Sacred God destruction energy. You're mistaken if you think you could come to my planet and finish off my friends. To end their lives, you'll have to end mine first. I'm the commander of the Holy Gods. Beerus would hold Yaiba, putting him in a safe place next to Nin and Yasuke. You've done it in an amazing way. I gotta thank you for helping the warriors who are on the battlefield. They're not bad people after all. Beerus would prostrate himself in front of Zamasu like Kakarot. I finally found you, son Goku. I want to end your life on this timeline because a being like you can't exist in any universe. Zamasu, with great speed, would rush against Kakarot. Beerus would get a hold of him in the middle of the onslaught. However, he couldn't do anything since Zamasu's speed would increase even more, not even connecting a blow to Kakarot, making him fall to the ground, destroying everything around him. I wasn't even on guard yet. I'd never even seen you. I'll have to use all the power I've gotten from Whis' training. You better get ready. Kakarot would access Super Saiyan 4, but this time the aura that came out of the whole place was amazing. His whole body combined with the state of the energy of Ultra Ego. Because of this, his power would increase greatly. Kakarot, the power I'm using is only one that I can hold for 5 minutes at most. We gotta defeat him in that time span. I agree, Beerus-sama. I don't master this transformation at even 10%, so the max limit's 5 minutes or I'll explode. Both warriors, without wasting time, launched themselves against Zamasu and started to exchange hundreds of blows. And Zamasu, an immortal, would, thanks to the beyond energy of a god of destruction, would take advantage, and his own cells were destroyed by each blow. What's happening to my body? This can't be happening. I'm the perfect deity. A god next to this mortal can't beat me. It's time, Kakarot. Let's do it. Dragon of total destruction. Me too. Blows of destruction, Dragon God. Zamasu in the middle of the attacks would be able to reach him, and being disintegrated to the point even his atoms wouldn't exist. Whis would be able to move freely again, holding Kakarot and Beerus. Wow, it definitely surpasses me too, as I think you'll be able to get that overwhelming energy up as they team up. Whis, in the same way, with his staff, would heal the wounds of the holy gods and stood in front of Beerus. I gotta thank you again, and I clarify that if I left, I was a coward. I know that Yaiba was an excellent commander. No matter what happened, he could support his comrades, and that makes him only a leader. The sacred gods, without saying anything, would leave with a big smile. Kakarot and Bardock would see everything that happened, and in the same way, Kakarot, without knowing it, would be called the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, known as the Ozaru of Destruction.
Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.